Hey guys, it's Babypowder and it's Sunday, which means it's time for another one of our mailbox cleanouts from our 200 run series. Yes, we haven't had any more loot videos because we've already completed the series, but we're going to continue to see how our sales go, even though we're not adding any loot to it. But before we get into it, just like to mention, if you guys do like these videos, smash the big thumbs up, lets me know that you like it. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. And again, with this 200 run series, this was where I ran 200 runs or the equivalent with the open world farm to see, how much gold we could make. Really, actually, though, we had a goal of 10 million. We actually reached that actually right after Alderman, but we did continue on, and we are continuing on while I get my two druids set for the part 2 series where we actually race to the goal of 10 million. This one we actually kind of just watched to see how our sales build up by only adding the loot from one farm each week. Even if we were ahead, we would put stuff in the bank, it would sit there. But come part 2, we will actually be racing to get there. So if I do 3 farms that week, 3 farms worth of loot is going up on the auction house. So but anyway, back to this one with the review. As far as how we did last week, our first week without adding anything to our sales, we actually did quite well. We almost hit our goal of 200,000, which is pretty good seeing that there was Plunderstorm going on. I actually didn't post for like a day and a half. I say that because I posted on I think my high value one day, but I skipped like 2 days on my low value. So I skipped the whole day with both, but I did post at least on my high value one day and not on the low value stuff. But anyway, still really good. We unfortunately, since we're not adding any loot, we're not really getting any gold from materials. That being said, we do still have some of the pets left from the islands on one of our bank tunes, but did not see any sell this week, so we will be skipping that. And I'm hoping this week's sales are not too bad, because I actually went like 3 days without posting because I've been really focused on getting those druids finished. They're getting there. They're close, almost there. I still have like the rings to get and a few other things, some wrists. I think the wrist is probably going to be the most difficult one, but we'll see. We'll see. It's just really, I think the best option is farming for wad wrist and then trying to get lucky and get a proc for a socket. But you guys can let me know if you know of any better ones than that. But anyway, back to our review. We did make 197,000 last week, brought us up to 14 million, 14 million and 146 gold, 146,000 gold. Sorry. I kind of got lost here because I just realized I didn't zero out everything as I'm going over it. So yeah, 14 million, 146,000 gold. As far as our realms go, Thrall is actually ahead now, which is actually, they've been ahead for a couple weeks now, but that was not the norm. It was usually Proudmoore, but Proudmoore's been kind of slacking. You see, they only made 66,000 for us last week. We made 130,000 with Thrall. We of course didn't make anything with materials. And now we are 4 million above our original goal of 10 million. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for the review. How about we jump to our first bank tune? Go ahead and see just how we did this week. So we always go through the same rotation. We start out with our Proudmoore low value bank tune, then we do the high value bank tune. Then we'll switch over to Thrall. We would have done materials, but like I said, there's no materials to go over. Then we'll do the same rotation, low value and then high value. So first up is our bank alt for Proudmoore, low value transmog. So with this, it's anything that is usually above 5,000 in value, but under 20,000 in value. Everything else goes to high value. There are some rare items that I do keep below the 5,000 threshold if they have a very high sell rate. So anyway, here we go. We got 13 sales. Only 12,056 gold. So we're under that 1,000 gold per sale average. But again, we went like 3 days without posting anything and really can't expect too much. Hopefully we'll still see some good sales on some of the other big tunes. But let's see if we have any standouts. We have Ironwood Tree Branch here, 3,000 gold. Not bad. High Tech Super Gun for 2,300. Not bad for that one. And then the only other one is the High Lord's padded legs for 1400. All the other ones pretty low here, but still better than a 0. We'll take what we got here and we'll add that to our sheet. 12,056 gold. All right, now that's on there. We'll go ahead and clean this out and head on over to high value. All right, guys, so still on Proudmoore, now on our high value bank tomb. Let's take a look. We've got 3 cells, only 19,000 gold. Man, Proudmoore is still hurting us really bad. Though then again, there was 3 days. I could have maybe got some cells on those 3 days, but let's go ahead and take a look, see what we got here. We've got the High Mall Magi Scarf for 7,000 gold. Pattern for the Shadow Hood. Pretty nice to see some of these moving way below the value, but really, I mean, I get so many of these, I'm not really worried about it. 7,700 there. And then another oscillating power hammer for 4,700. It's the same as what we sold it for last week. Although I did go back and look, those are only valued at like 40,000. Again, would like to get at least half the value, at least 20,000, but it doesn't really hurt as bad as I was thinking. Maybe it was up there near 100,000 in value. So really not stressing that too much now. But anyway, 19,643 gold. We'll add that in, and man, that really means that Thrall needs to really have some good sales in order to get close to our goal of 200,000 a week. But anyway, let's head over to Thrall now and see how they did. All right, guys, so back to our low value transmog, but this time for Thrall. Let's see if it's at least better than Proudmoore. Proudmoore was really bad on both. And we have 20 cells, 33,890 gold, so almost 34,000. Definitely a lot better. Would like to have seen Proudmoore at the same level. Although, you know, we have actually even seen it up in the, 60,000, even 100,000 one time. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look, see what they sold. So pattern for the Deviant Scale Belt. Really nice to see that sell. We still got a ton of those from way back when we did Welling Caverns. They have been some really good sellers though, like consistently. I mean, not high value, not really getting really high sales, but small stuff adds up. Ingerfang Broad Axe for 3,400, not bad. So one of the Iron Docks things possibly right there. Or Ingerfang, no, Ingerfang is actually from Kata, so Blackrock Caverns. Sorry, mix that up a little bit there. Twilight Dragons War Boots, 1,100. Most likely that came from Islands. Low value piece there. Arcanite Staff, 1,200. I do think Arcanite is actually wide though, so one of those farms. Crow's Point, just low value, classic blue item, 1,400 there, almost 1,500. And then we've got Aboriginal Bands for 6,000. I'm not sure if that's a common item or if it's actually a green item. But Aboriginal, that's come from like the loincloth farms and things like that. Reflective Staff, 8,800. I'm pretty sure that's an Outlands item. So that may have came from our last Outlands farm, which was was it Shatteralls? Our last one? No, we did the Alcatraz. That's right. Could came from either one of those though, since those were relatively close to the end there. But yeah, not bad. Getting up there close to 10,000 for that one. But yeah, 33,890, looking a lot better. Actually, more than what Proudmoore made us as a whole. Still gonna leave us quite some ways to go in order to get to our goal of 10 million, because we're only at like 65,000 right now. But hopefully we'll have some good sales over on our high value. All right, guys, so back to high value transmog, but this time on Thrall. Our very last bank tune, since we don't have any material sold and none of those pets have sold. So let's go ahead and take a look and see how well Thrall did. Hopefully much better than Proudmoore. And oh, wrong one. That's auction house. Let's see, we have 7 cells, 143,214 gold. So yes, definitely a lot better. And actually, that might mean we actually had a better week than we did last week. Where we only skipped one day, and like I said, kind of like a half because we only posted on high value one day. But let's go ahead and see what they sold. Must be something good in here. Thistle Tea for 2,700. So get a lot of those when we're opening lock boxes. Battle Chain Vest really low. Glorious Cape really low. Cammy's, I guess that's how you say it. Cammy's Cerulean skirt here for 25, almost 26,000 gold. Actually, that is an epic item from Outland. So either came from when we did Architraves or Shattered Halls probably as well. Barbaric Cloth Belt, 28,000. Staff of the Blessed Seer for 14,000. I almost want to say that's a blue item, maybe from doing Outlands Farm. I could be wrong with that. It could be classic though. Shield of Shining Fate, 70,000. That's a big one right there. That's actually a WOD item, and I'm not sure. It could have came from the WOD Blue Farm, or it could have came from Iron Docks. I'm thinking maybe the WOD Blue Farm though, with that one. But yeah, still really nice. I think it's valued way higher than that, but still not bad. Getting 70,000 for that. Definitely helping us out, and actually helping to ensure we actually hit our goal this week. So we actually have a better week than last week. But anyway, we will clean this out now and go ahead and pull our sheet back up, and you guys can see it right along with me as we go over it. So anyway, we made 208,803 gold with our transmog, 0 with materials. So our total is 208,803 gold for the week, which is above our 200,000 goal and over what we made last week, as last week we only made 197,000 gold, which is really good, seeing that, like I said, I skipped like 3 days of not posting because I've been really focused on trying to build up these new speed droids. So basically I had to stop leveling at like 58 to go and get like boots and certain pieces that you need the lower level enchants on, and then I had to level them up to 61 and then go after like other pieces. First I went after the BFA pieces and things like that, which took some time getting the 3 BFA pieces on 2 different droids, and I may even make a guide on that possibly. We'll see, but yeah. It was a lot of work. Still have not finished them, but they are very, very close. But anyway, back to the clean out here. We are now at 14,355,000 gold, made for now 49 weeks, and it's going to be quite nice to see what we hit at actually 50 weeks, and then 52 weeks. So if we actually, go all the way through to a year. Depends on how close I get with getting everything done. I want to get done before the part 2 series. I was actually probably only playing like 2 more weeks before we'd be back to the part 2. But yeah, things are taking a little while, so we'll see if I'm actually there at that time. But anyway, guys, as far as our realms go, we made 31,000 with Proudmoore, which is down about half as what they made last week. We were actually over with Thrall, making 177,000 with them, which does increase their lead even more over top of Proudmoore. Although it's not a competition, they're just trying to see how much gold we can make with both realms, but it is kind of nice to see how the realms are performing. But anyway, guys, that is going to pretty much wrap it up. Again, we will not have a loot video tomorrow, as we're not doing any more runs for this 200 run series, but we will have them coming out once again soon for the part 2 series. Although our loot videos may include 2, 3, maybe if we're really lucky, if these droids are fast enough, maybe even 4 farms in 1 week, but we'll have to see. But anyway, guys, if you do like these videos, make sure you smash the big thumbs up. Lets me know that you like it. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Also, like I said before, still working on the 1,000 run series, only about halfway through with Sunwell, so we still got some time to go, but you won't want to miss that as well. But anyway, guys, if you stayed and watched till the end, I really appreciate you, and I hope to see you guys in the next video and live sometime on Twitch. Take care, guys.